Let's go across to General Bipin Rawat's residence in New Delhi, where people are paying their last tributes to the general and his wife. Leaders also paid tribute to the mortal remains of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, the nation's most senior military officer, who was killed along with his wife and 11 armed forces personnel on Wednesday in an Indian Air Force helicopter crash near Coonnor in Tamil Nadu. General Rawat will be cremated with full military honours in just a few minutes from now. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Haryana Chief Minister on Friday laid wreaths on the mortal remains of Brigadier Leader at the Brar Square in Delhi. He was later laid to rest with full military honours. The bodies of the victims were flown from COONOOR to the Palam Air Base on Thursday evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who met the family members, led the nation in paying tribute by placing a wreath and offering petals before each of the 13 caskets. Well, India's first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, his wife and 11 others passed away on Wednesday after the helicopter they were travelling in crashed in the southern state of Tamil Nadu. The last rites will be performed today at the Delhi cantonment. The mortal remains of General Rawat and his wife are now being taken to the crematorium. They were at their residence at Kamraj Marg. The civilians, along with political and military leaders, paid their last respects. Meanwhile, the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder of the Mi-17 V5 chopper have been recovered. The Mi-17 V5 is the mainstay of the Indian Air Force medium lift helicopter fleet. They are a fairly new addition to the Indian Air Force with less than 10 years of service and are the workhorse of the Indian Air Force's medium transport fleet. If you're just joining us, this is live in New Delhi. Hundreds of people have gathered outside the residence of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat in Delhi to pay their last respects. General Rawat, the nation's most senior military officer, was killed along with his wife and 11 armed forces personnel in an Indian Air Force helicopter crash near Coonnor in Tamil Nadu. He will be cremated this afternoon with full military honours at the Brar Square in Delhi Cantonment. A total of 800 service personnel will be in attendance for the military funeral of the CDS. Following the last post and the rows played by the three services buglers, the funeral pyre will be lit by family members, during which she will be accorded a 17-gun salute as per laid down protocols. Now, several political leaders such as Home Minister Amit Shah, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, Congress leader, Delhi CM, Uttarakhand CM, and other leaders on Friday paid tribute to the CDS and his wife, Madhulika Rawat. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.